So hello YouTube, welcome to a brand new video, and today I'm taking a political compass test. I've been seeing videos about this online, so I wanted to take it. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So first question, if economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity rather than the interests of transnational corporations. I would relatively agree. I would agree with that because oh, by the way, I'm using the metric of disagree and agree is like fringe and then strongly and strong. Like if it's strongly, it's like I really agree, which is a kind of agree, okay? But I feel like economic globalization by a certain, you know, company, it should serve the people. It should be for the people, benefit the people. So, yeah. I'd always support my country, whether it's right or wrong. I would disagree. I mean, if you're talking about nationalism, like... No, because I'm not a huge fan of nationalism. But if you're talking about through military, like, oh, thank you, my veterans, I support my military. But if you guys are, doing terrible stuff, such as, the mustache man military in the 40s, you shouldn't support that as a person because, you're people, you're not just your country, right? You should support, freedom and peace, not war and, burning certain people. Very not good. If no one chooses their country of birth, it's foolish to be proud of it. I mean, I'd relatively disagree with that as well. I mean, actually, I'd strongly disagree because you can be proud of your country. That's like saying you can't cheer for your own country in the World Cup. You can't cheer for your own country in, the Olympics. You can't be proud of the place you were birth, right? It goes back to the last question when you're saying, you support them through anything, right or wrong. No, you should support, your country, like, blanketly, but you shouldn't support them if, like, they do terrible things. Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races. Strongly disagree. This is literally just, white supremacy. There's literally no superiors. We're all equal. We're literally just all people, no matter who you are. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'd relatively agree. I mean, if we're talking about a situation like World War II, like the U.S. and USSR, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I would blankly agree with that. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. Agree. I mean, if you're talking about the help, sure. But if it's just for a country's gains, I would 100% disagree. But blanketly, I would agree. There's now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. I would disagree. There's always been a fusion of information and entertainment, just noticing it more now. You know what I mean? People are ultimately more divided by class and nationality. I'd have to disagree with that. Because, people can be separated by class, sure, but, you can work your way up classes at the same time. You can't work your way out of nationality. But, I mean, I don't really know. I mean, people are ultimately more divided by class and nationality. I mean, sure, to an extent, but say people from Mexico are going to have a different culture than people in the U.S. And the same thing if, like, somebody in country, say, Algeria, is going to have this different than, Germany, right? It's going to be different cultures, and ultimately culture separates people by the way they live, right? Not separating people for a bad thing, separating people, uniqueness. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. I would disagree. I'm not too into economics, but controlling inflation is less important, than controlling unemployment, because you need more people in the workforce to make money. And, the more people who have money, the better the economy is. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. I disagree. Companies should be able to do whatever they want. I mean, not whatever they want to the extent to, like, they can burn the whole earth or whatever, but they should be able to chop down some trees for the gain, because ultimately it's economic gain, and if we're gonna help our economy, why not?